I'm here with our partner, Kathrin Shenk of Free Your Space Organizing. Kathrin, could you tell us a little bit about your company and the area that you cover?
Yes, hi, good morning. I'm happy to be here today. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, my name is Kathrin Shenk. My company is called Free Your Space. I'm out of Maryland, suburban Washington, D.C. So I cover pretty much all the area around Washington, D.C., as well as Southern Maryland. And I do travel a little further for the right project.
Can you tell me what a day in the life of an organizer looks like?
A day in the life of an organizer, that's a great question, because no two are the same. You could deal with anything and everything. So generally, if we talk about a typical client, people call me and need assistance because everybody is either overwhelmed or they don't know where to start, or both. Then I, do a free assessment. Usually I come to their house, make sure they're comfortable with me before they decide to spend money on me. And then we make an appointment for an organizing session. My sweet spot is downsizing. I do all kinds of organizing, but really what most of my clients need is help downsizing, help letting go of things that no longer serve them.
What is the biggest stressor for your clients?
My clients are all either, like I mentioned, either overwhelmed or they don't know where to start, or both.
How has the MaxSold experience been for you so far?
Oh my God, it's been a great ride. When I first heard about you guys, I wasn't sure, are they for real? Because you hear so much stuff, and you don't know, especially selling things. It can be difficult. It can be very difficult. I always tell my clients, if they ask me about yard sales, I said, hey, if you have fun doing a yard sale, by all means, go ahead and do a yard sale. But don't do it for the money, because by the time you're done, you pay yourself $2 an hour. But the MaxSold situation and business model is a real alternative for people that are looking to dissolve an estate or getting rid of, a fair amount of stuff. And it was really a very smooth and seamless process from the initial contact. I talked with one of your marketing folks, and he actually cold called me. And at the end of our conversation, I said, you know what? This was the first cold call I ever had that I was glad I picked up. Then I was able to call him with a question from the client right there with the client present, and he picked up the phone and was able to answer right away. So that was a huge plus.
That's great. In your mind, what separates MaxSold from others out there?
Other than the items I've mentioned, throughout the process being very well organized, is that you can really pretty much sum up almost anything, whether it's kitchen stuff or garage stuff or, whatever. The one auction I did, we sold 100% of the items. And I think that, plus the fact that it's a very streamlined process, and that it's very efficient. It was just kind of everything went click, 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 click. Like there were no questions. It wasn't like people either didn't show up or didn't send something they were supposed to send. Everybody did what they were supposed to do, even though there were a number of groups involved in the process. I was there on pickup day, and it was just fascinating how it worked, how everybody was, knew their roles and was able to, get everything taken care of. So it was a very stress-free experience.
Well, thank you very much, Kathrin. I hope you have a great day and that we have a chance to catch up again.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Jonah.
Okay, bye-bye.